Hey everybody, Shadow Phoenix here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to my kind of first, I guess, I don't think I've ever done one of these, a state of the channel address. Kind of my way of talking about the channel for 2019 and what the future is going to hold, things of the past and such. Basically, I just want to kind of say this is the direction that we're going, talk about a few things I'm going to be doing on the channel for 2019. Changes, etc., etc., etc. So the first thing I want to do, I've kind of got a timeline here, kind of like an outline that I am going over, but I am just kind of randomly talking and just kind of speaking my mind. I don't have anything really written down other than just an outline. So the first thing I want to say is I want to thank everybody, all my followers, all my fans, all my people that supported me all throughout, well, not just the past few years, but for 2018. My channel here on YouTube and on Twitch has grown like vastly over the past year. Especially in 2018, my YouTube channel, I went from, I wasn't even like partnered, I didn't even have 1,000 subs on YouTube at the beginning of 2018. Now I'm getting close to 1,600. I think I'm like one away from 1,600 right now. So yeah, we've grown, and it's all thanks to you guys. I mean, I keep trying to put out like fantastic content because I want you guys to enjoy my videos. I keep trying to make my videos better. I keep trying to improve on every single little thing. And it all goes out to you, because I make these videos because I enjoy making videos, but also, you know, I want you to enjoy them too, and that's really what it all comes down to. Without you guys watching my videos, I wouldn't be anywhere near where I am today. So a hearty thank you to everyone out there who's watching, everybody who's helped the channel grow. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. You have no idea how much it means to me to grow from a small channel with less than 300 viewers or all the way up to 1,600 now, and yeah, it's just been a fantastic ride, and I can't thank you enough. I look forward to the next year, 2019, which let's talk about a few things that's going to be changes. So one of the first things you're going to see, and you're kind of actually seeing it right now, if you have a 4K TV or anything, if you're watching this on anything that's 4K, you will notice my video is in 4K. Yes, that's right, I'm now recording everything in 4K. I just bought a brand new monitor. It's a 4K monitor. I am running into some issues where my video card's not really 4K capable, but I mean, it's working on some games, and I can turn some settings down and kind of do that. So yeah, I mean, I've got 4K kind of going on here, especially for my Planet Coaster stuff. I think almost all my Planet Coaster stuff is going to be in 4K from now on. I can't record anything from my Xbox in 4K yet because I got to get a new capture card. But yeah, I mean, it's great. I can't believe how much of an improvement and how much smoother the game looks in 4K than it did on my old 1080 screen. It's fantastic. I didn't buy it outright. I did get it on monthly payments, so like 5 monthly payments for 86 bucks a piece, which I can easily afford. So yeah, it's a great little monitor. I like it a whole lot. I'm very happy with my purchase, even though I am having some hard times kind of recording and running things in 4K. I still can do it, and yeah, it's just going to get better from here. Moving along, I do want to talk about time restraints. So as you guys know, I haven't made a whole lot of videos here lately for my YouTube channel. It's been very slow here during the holidays, during December, and during, you know, this month and stuff. I've been trying to get started and kind of getting into making more videos, but it's just been a crush of time, and that's due to a lot of things. Most of 2018, I spent either working part-time or not working at all, and I was able to produce a lot more content than what I can now. I do now have a full-time job. It's 8 hours a day, not including travel time back and forth from there. And then, of course, you know, I get home, I gotta eat. And then, of course, I love doing my Twitch thing. So, yeah, it doesn't leave me a whole lot of time. The other thing is I have a new girlfriend. She is fantastic. I mean, I've dated women before. I've had some relationships in the past that have been lasting relationships, and this girl, let me tell you, she's amazing. The best girlfriend I've ever had. She treats me so well, and I am so happy to actually have found her. I honestly can't believe she's like the exact copy of me, but in female form, which is kind of weird. But yeah, I mean, stuff she says and things that she has interests in and stuff, I mean, we're a total match, and it's fantastic. So yeah, I want to say, I mean, it's amazing, and I'm trying to, do the right thing by her, and I want to be with her. So yeah, that I kind of need to put some things to the side, but I still don't want to ignore my channels and stuff either, because I still want this to be something that I'm doing full time in the future. So I did try it full time. It did not work full time for now. I just haven't grown enough, but I think in the future it is still a possibility. So I'm still going to try to work this and get everything kind of, where I would like it to be. And maybe eventually I will have to work a full-time job, and I can maybe kind of get back to doing daily videos and stuff. For now, though, I think starting like this coming week, I think we're going to try to do like 3 videos a week. Some of those are going to be Planet Coaster, some of those are going to be other things. And yeah, I hope that you guys will continue on this journey with me here on YouTube, and as well as other things such as Twitch. So let's talk about my Patreon for a little bit. Patreon is a website where people can kind of go and you can support like creators and stuff like me. Others have Patreons. I've had a Patreon for a while. It's never really taken off, and I'll be honest, that could be maybe my fault, because I just haven't put a whole lot of time into my Patreon. That's going to change this year. Starting with one of the things I'm going to do is I really kind of want to get more content on my Patreon page, exclusive content just for my people who are supporting me on there. So with that being said, I am going to I'm going to continue a park on Patreon that I started a while back ago. Many of you may not know it. It was only on a couple of YouTube live streams. I started a boardwalk park on YouTube live streams back when I first started doing YouTube live streams, and I did maybe 2 episodes of that and then just kind of let it slide, and I didn't kind of go anywhere with that. People have been asking me how come I haven't done a boardwalk park or anything like that, and I do like it, boardwalk parks. I tried to do a boardwalk park in Parkitect. I think I'm just I don't think I'm ever going to go back to that one, to be honest. So I think I'm going to kind of continue that idea with Planet Coaster instead, and that's going to be a exclusive Patreon park. I should have the first episode of that up this week. So I'm not going to ask you guys to like go and support me over on Patreon right now until it's actually up. If you want to, of course, it's patreon.com/ShadowPhoenix, as everything else is. But if you want to wait, let me make sure that I'm going to be able to do this and stuff. That's perfectly fine. All Patreons will be able to view all the episodes at any time. So it doesn't even matter if you sub me now on Patreon, if you donate now on Patreon or become a patron, whatever it's called on there, then you will be able to view any past videos as well as any future videos, as long as you are a patron. Like if you no longer a patron, obviously you're not going to have access to that. But for those, like, let's say you become a patron in like 3 months, well, you'll have access to the last 3 months of whatever exclusive content I have on there. So yeah, that's one thing. I'm also going to start, for people who are higher Patreons, because you can choose like how much you want to donate, and it'll have different levels. So for some of them, if like you're a sub of like basically if you do like a Patreon of $1 to $4, then you'll basically not going to have access to the exclusive stuff, but you will get your name at the end of these videos, which is kind of cool. And it's just a kind of a way of saying, hey, thanks. Maybe you don't have $5 to spend or anything like that, so it'll just be kind of a thank you. That may not be the case of up to $4 or so. It may make it lower. I may make it like $2.99 or something. And either be $3 or $5 would be the next level. That will give you access to the exclusive videos and stuff I make, behind the scenes things, etc., etc. I'm gonna try to do more videos than just a single park, but we'll kind of see where it goes. I'm gonna start with the park and then kind of see what else I can do for my Patreons. But I want to, if you guys are going to support me on there, then I want to thank you by giving you exclusive content that nobody else is going to be able to see. That doesn't mean, of course, I'm going to hide all of my creations and everything from everybody. For all the people who are not my patrons, you'll still be able to follow all my other parks, such as Vista View, which you're seeing here, the future of Crystal Gardens, whatever that may be, and some other parks, which I'll get to. We'll talk about that here shortly. If you are a Patreon, I think I'm going to do this of like $10 or more. Then I will do an exclusive coaster for you. Basically, you tell me what you would like, and I will build a awesome coaster just for you, and you'll be able to do whatever you want with that. It will probably go on my Steam Workshop, so other people will be able to download it, but it'll be kind of yours because it was what you wanted. So if you are a patron of mine for $10 or more, we can talk about that. We'll discuss that. I'll reach out to you and we'll see what you would like. Of course, you know, maybe you're a patron of $10 or more and you're not a Planko fan. Well, I don't know. We'll figure something out. Alright, and I'll probably do some other stuff with some higher tiers than that, but I think I'm just going to go with those 3 tiers for now. So that's talking about Patreon. Now next, let's move on to something that I really enjoy doing, and that is my Twitch channel. So let's talk about the direction that I'm going with Twitch. I want to say that I kind of want to go back to my roots of gaming, which is achievement hunting. I'm a huge achievement whore on my Xbox. I love my achievements, and over the past few years since Planet Coasters came out, I haven't really done a whole lot of that. I've kind of let my score sit somewhere around 400,000. At one point, I was the number 2 highest achievement, had the highest achievement score in Kentucky. It was number 2 spot. I'm since falling to like 5, I think now, so I'm like 5th in the state. Other people have kind of gotten ahead of me because I just haven't really been much of an achievement hunter. I love doing achievement guides and things like that, so we're going to kind of start doing more achievement hunting. So this is the way I've got it planned right now, and I don't know, this could change depending on my time frames and stuff, and my time restraints. Mondays, Wednesdays are going to be Planet Coaster nights. So Mondays and Wednesdays we'll be playing Planet Coaster on the channel. All my streams will start somewhere around 8 p.m. Eastern Time, and we'll go until 11, sometimes midnight, but I think 11 is going to be the cutoff time. So that's 3 hours, Mondays and Wednesdays. Tuesdays and Thursdays, I'll be playing like different games, you know, like that. Right now, I'm doing Return to Arkham. I'm playing through the Arkham games for January, so that's going to probably continue a trend and do like Tuesdays and Thursdays will be nights that I play whatever game I kind of want, and hopefully you guys will join me for that, because I know most of my fans out there are Planet Coaster people, but you know, I do have some hardcore followers who will watch just about anything I play, and I really thank you for that. But Tuesdays and Thursdays will be just basic gaming nights, and a lot of it will probably be just like finishing games and stuff I've never started, or finishing games up that I have started and just never did finish, and just grabbing all the achievements and stuff on that, because I'm a completionist. I like to get all the achievements. Friday nights is going to be my community gaming night. So far, it hasn't really taken off. I only got a couple people that I actually played games with. Isolated Fear, I played with my friend Christmas a few times. Josh Tien, we've played together a few times on Hunt Showdown. I'd like to continue this trend. I'm going to start doing like some of the Jackbox Party games on Friday night. We're probably going to start our Twitch with that on Friday nights and doing something where everybody can kind of join in. And then we're probably going to go into some more gaming stuff, like, you know, things like Overwatch, Hunt Showdown. I don't know what we'll do in the future. Maybe some PUBG. I mean, I'd rather play PUBG than Fortnite. Fallout 76, you know, multiplayer games with you guys. I'd like to do a lot of co-op stuff if I can, more so. Sea of Thieves. So yeah, I'd like for you guys to join me. If there is a game that you would like to play with me, let me know in the comments of this video, and I will let you know if I have it, and we can maybe try to set something up for Friday nights. So that's going to be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Saturdays I spend with my girlfriend, and Sundays I have my daughter every other Sunday. So that's kind of why I'm not going to be streaming on Fridays or on Saturdays and Sundays. So weekends are kind of out for me, but hopefully we can get Friday night to be kind of nice. Speaking of Friday nights in the community gaming, I also would like to start doing giveaways on Friday nights, not just for my subs, but for everybody. And that kind of leads me into the next thing I want to talk about, which is my Twitch subs. Twitch subs, you guys will also get access to the same thing that my patrons will have as far as my exclusive content for Patreon. If you're a Twitch sub, I'm going to try to figure out a way where you will have access to that as well. I think I can upload videos to Twitch, so you guys will have access to those as well. And since it will cost you about the same to become a sub of mine on Twitch as it will to become a Patreon to get the content, I think that's kind of fair. So, you know, it's just one more way for me to thank you guys as well. I would also like to talk about merchandise. So I am going to try to come up with some designs and get some t-shirts and some other stuff. I've also been thinking about maybe doing a calendar, maybe, with just like, you know, like each month will be a photo from like my parks and things I created. So we'll have that. And then the last thing having to do with Twitch that I want to discuss is my Phoenix Feathers, which is the channel currency. So currently I've got a lot of people who have been gaining Phoenix Feathers since the very beginning. We've not been doing a whole lot with that. I kind of want to do more things with that, so I'm kind of working out some stuff and figuring that out. If you guys have any ideas or thoughts about what you would like to spend your Phoenix Feathers on, let me know. I tried to get song requests back in where you could use Phoenix Feathers to request songs, but they got rid of Spotify, so I can't do that. I'm not going to go back to a YouTube playlist because it's just too inconsistent, and I like my Pandora, but I would like to do some other stuff as far as Phoenix Feathers go. Currently, I do have it set up where you can redeem so many Phoenix Feathers for a free game. Oh, yeah, I want to go back to the subs for a minute. The other thing with subs is that, let's talk about giveaways. So, I am going to give, if you are a sub of mine, at the end of the month, so, or I should say the first of the month, if you were a sub of mine in the previous month, and all the way up until that first day of, like, say, February 1st will be the next one, I will go through all my subs, and every one of my subs will get a free game. It's of my choosing. It will be random. You won't be able to suggest, hey, can I get some Planet Coaster DLC? No, nothing like that. This is going to be like, they're going to be cheap games, but hey, a free game is a free game. It gets to give you a little something extra just for being a sub of mine. Alright, now let's move away from Twitch. Let's talk a little bit more about something else. Let's talk about Planet Coaster. I mean, that's why most of you guys are here. And something I had mentioned in my previous video when I was doing a tour of Crystal Gardens, and that is my workshop. Many of you have noticed that everything on my workshop is now, my Steam workshop is gone if you're not on my Steam friends list. I decided to make everything that I make in Planet Coaster, my parks, all my coasters, all my like little scenery pieces and things that I've made throughout time is all now friends only. So in order to use that stuff, download it, sub to it or whatever on the Steam Workshop and actually be able to see it, it's not public anymore, it's friends only, which means you have to be on my friends list on Steam. I'm fairly open with that, so I don't have a problem if you send me a friend request. I will probably, you know, go ahead and say yes to that. I would like to know like who you are, of course, because I've got some friends I don't even know who they are. But I'm kind of out there and I'm public, and I don't want to be mean and say no, I don't know who you are, so I'm not going to be on it. I'm not going to be your friend. I don't know who you are. So I'm fairly commonly open with just go ahead and hit and accept on those. Of course, I would like to know who you are, though, so, say hello or something like that. I don't talk on Steam, though, so if you send me a message on Steam, most likely I won't see it, and I probably won't respond. If you want to send me, like, private messages, do it on Discord or do it on Twitch in a whisper. That works as well. Or, of course, just leave comments here on YouTube. You can even send me a tweet if you would like, or not like a public tweet. You can send me a DM, I guess, on Twitter. That will also work. But as I don't look at my Steam messages, so I don't care for the new Steam chat, and I don't like using it, so I probably won't. But yeah, so all of my workshop items, if you want to be able to see those and stuff, you gotta send me a friend request. I'll accept it. And the reason I've done this is twofold. A, I kind of got tired of people taking my stuff, my workshop stuff, and making their own videos about it. I would put warnings about my stuff, like, hey, if you want to use this, ask me. Ask for permission to use it before you make a YouTube video of it. And people completely ignored that. And, of course, there are some other YouTubers out there who the only thing they do is create content about other people's parks or creations. They don't do anything themselves in Planet Coaster, and it's this is what I call a cancer, and they're vultures. They swoop down, they get other people's stuff, and then they make their content about it. And that's basically what a vulture is. And yeah, I mean, half of these people don't even make anything on their own. I've had people do park tour, or not park tours. I've had people like showcase my coasters and talk shit about me, and I'm not happy about it. In the past, I was able to get YouTube to take those down. One of them, I was not able to get YouTube to take it down. I went back and forth with YouTube and fought with them until I was blue in the face, and they're like, well, we've decided this isn't whatever, and I'm like, bullshit. So that's one reason why I've taken all my stuff and made it friends only. The other reason, of course, is because, and this is, I guess you could kind of say this is a little bit petty, but I spent a year and a half almost on Crystal Gardens. I released it, and I didn't make front page. I was overshadowed. Crystal Gardens was overshadowed by poster racks and T-Rexes because of the Theme Maker's Toolkit and other stuff. And it seems like the Steam Workshop front page is almost always the same people over and over and over again. And it's almost impossible to break in and get anything you do on the front page. So rather than just worry about it anymore, I'm just not. And that's the other thing. Some people will say, well, yeah, but if you put all your stuff as friends only, then you're never going to make it to the front page. You couldn't make it to the front page anyway. So, yeah, it's a little petty, but, I kind of just don't want to fool with trying to get anything on the front page anymore. I don't care about how many people download my items I make. I don't care about if I make it to the front page anymore. I'm kind of over it. Instead, I just want to focus on creating the things for me, creating the things I enjoy, and, my friends, my fans out there will be able to download it. So that's the second reason why it is friends only now as far as my workshop goes. And speaking of workshop, almost all my workshop stuff is Planet Coaster. So hey, let's talk about Planet Coaster. Let's talk about my new, with 2019, Crystal Gardens. I was able to finish at the end of 2018. I got it done. I uploaded it. It's now available for anybody that's on my Steam friends list. You can grab it from my workshop. I finished it in like the 1st of December, and it's a beautiful park. So hopefully you guys have had a chance to check it out if you're able. I know it's a big park, so yeah, not everybody's able to be able to peruse it per se. But yeah, that park is kind of done. I'll get into, that was only phase 1, so I'll get into a little bit of phase 2 once we get kind of further into the year, and once I want to see what else Frontiers is going to give us as far as Planko, what else they're going to do. I also have an idea for some other stuff in there as well. But you know, that's the Crystal Gardens Phase 2 will come sometime in this year. We'll start working on it. I've already started working on a little bit, changes here and there. So let's go. The park you're looking at now, Vista View. Vista View is a park I'm going to be probably working on YouTube on Sunday nights. So YouTube live streams will be coming back. I will try to do these. I won't be able to do them every Sunday because some Sundays I'll be spending with my daughter and I don't get home until like 9 o'clock or so. And I don't have time to, you know, after it's a long drive back and forth from where she lives to where I live, and I just don't feel like doing anything once I come in the door. So but Vista View is going to be something we are going to be continuing, so look forward to more Vista View in 2019. I have started a brand new park on my Twitch channel, so if you guys watch me on Twitch, you may have seen me working on a new park on there. That is just one of the new parks. So that one is going to be a rustic kind of Dollywood, Silver Dollar City kind of park, which I used to love doing all the time in Roller Coaster Tycoon 3. So that's one of them. The Hard Rock Park, also going to make a comeback this year. We're going to work on that one. And I've got one more park that we're going to do. My experiment with Whitaker Lake was kind of fun. I enjoyed it. I'm going to try to do something else like that in 2019 as well. So we got some new parks. We got some returns to Vista View, etc., etc. Now, let's talk about the community park. The community park was something I started back last year. Did it for a couple of months and kind of put it on hold. I did come back to it towards the end of the year, but I'm still just not kind of happy with where it's going. So I want to change that up. That's where you guys come in. It's a community park for the reason that I want the community to be involved. My community. My fans of me on Discord, you guys who chat with me and stuff. I want to give the park to you guys. I want to see what you guys can do with it. So I'm going to try to make this announcement here on Discord probably in just a little bit, probably once this video goes live. And I'd like to find somebody who wants to kind of take over on the park and do maybe do a creation or something in it, and I kind of pass it along and let everybody kind of do some work in it. Some other Planko players and stuff have been doing this, and it's been happening for a long time, like ever since Planko came out. Community parks have kind of been a thing, and I kind of I'd like to get that going. I tried to do it once before, just couldn't get it to work. I think, hopefully, at this point, I got enough Planko people in my Discord that you guys would kind of like to kind of do something with that. So we're going to do kind of a pass it along kind of park, and whoever wants to go first, we'll find out who that is going to be here shortly, and kind of we'll put it together and we'll talk about it on my Discord. The next thing, my park walkthroughs. Alright, so park walkthroughs, I'm not going to do those anymore. This was where I would showcase other people's stuff. Like, people would submit me things. I didn't just go and grab their stuff and just do whatever with it like some people out there do, which I'm not going to name names, but, not going to be like that. What I was doing was people would actually submit me parks, and I would do walkthroughs of their parks for them because they asked me to. And I would try to do it kind of like I was actually at the park, like it was a real-life park. Not going to do any of those in 2019. And the reason for that is going into the next thing, and that's talking about the direction of my YouTube channel. So park walkthroughs are still going to continue, but not virtual. For this spring, summer, and fall of 2019, there should be about 7 months available of good theme park visiting time. I'm going to try to visit 7 different theme parks in 2019. 6 at the very least, hopefully I can get to. But we're going to try to do 7, because I think that's a theme park season. I think is about 7 months that I can probably get to some of these parks. We're going to try to do one a month. Kings Island, Kentucky Kingdom, Busch Gardens. Those are 3 for sure I'm going to try to get to. I'm going to try to do Dollywood. I would love to do Silver Dollar City, but I'm not sure if I can make it up there. Cedar Point I'd like to do something of. And what I want to do is I want to go to the parks and I want to do a whole video walkthrough and do some stuff from that. So that's kind of where the direction of my channel is kind of going to go for the summer. I want to do more live streaming and stuff like that. Well, not live streaming, but I want to do more actual videos instead of just talking about my Planet Coaster stuff. So I want to do that more, get out of kind of not really doing so much gaming as doing awesome stuff like that. Maybe it might not also be just actual theme parks. I may do some stuff like some other areas and things as well. Like if I get a chance to go to Dollywood, I'll be in Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge. There's lots of cool stuff to do videos about in those. So maybe some of those. And there's even some places here in Kentucky, like national forests and monuments and historical places and things like that maybe I could do, and just awesome things like that. And so kind of doing like views of those. I also want to do like gaming reviews. I've talked about doing this in the past. I still haven't ever gotten around to it, but I kind of want to start doing more game reviews. And some of these I'm going to start on my channel, but I also have a couple of other channels that are going to kind of hopefully start growing, and not just channels but websites. LateNightGamer.com is a website that I have. It's down at the moment along with all my websites because I've got to rebuild them and everything. When I wasn't working, I wasn't able to pay for the web hosting services, and my websites kind of took a nosedive and disappeared. That's why some of the stuff for ShadowPhoenix.com doesn't actually work, and you can't get to the websites because it's not up. So I got to rebuild all my websites. One of those is LateNightGamer.com, and it's a gaming website for reviews, news, etc. I want to really make that something in 2019, so I'm going to concentrate a little bit on that. I also have another website dealing with just roller coasters and theme park news and stuff like that. It's also going to have a forums and some other stuff, so look for that to kind of be something. And yeah, so the, new websites that we're going to be doing. ShadowPhoenix.com will kind of also make a comeback with some more stuff on it. I kind of want to blog a little bit more maybe and do some of that. So lots of awesome stuff coming for 2019. Let's see, have I covered everything? I think I have. So, like I said, I just want to kind of come in and talk to you guys today and kind of talk about the future of the channel, because without you guys, this channel wouldn't grow as big as it is. And, we've got new YouTube channels coming from me, specifically about gaming and stuff like that. I want to do gaming reviews. We're going to do achievement hunting and stuff on my Twitch thing. We're going to do achievement hunting videos on one of my channels. We're going to do gaming reviews. I also want to get into more tech stuff too, like actually reviewing tech and doing computer setups and stuff, and showing off, like doing showcases of computer setups and things, because there's a lot of awesome like battle stations that people have out there. So I want to kind of get into that too. And yeah, so hopefully I can do this and I can keep improving the channel for the year. Let me know what you guys think about, what my plans and stuff are. Let me know what you guys would like to see on my channel. Is there games or stuff that you would like to see me play? I know a lot of you requested me to play Farming Simulator. Farming Simulator, I did start the new one with 19. I did start playing that. I still enjoy Megaquarium. Is there any old series that maybe you would like to see me bring back? Would you like to see Dark Souls make a comeback? Is there anything else like that? I'm going to also try to start doing, like when I do my Twitch live streams, I'm going to try to start recording them separately so that I can also maybe put those here on YouTube as well. And you guys can kind of view that. So I'm going to try to see if I can do that. And yeah, I think 2019 is going to be a big year. I'm like one person away. Last time I checked, to 1,600 fans, 1,600 subs here on YouTube. I'm almost to 1,000 followers on Twitch, and 2018 was a fantastic year. 2019 is going to be even better. I'm going to strive towards getting my partnership on Twitch for 2019, and yeah, so that's kind of how things are kind of going. So again, I want to hear everything from you guys. If you just want to say thank you for the content or something like that, I would love to hear it. I want to hear from everybody. I've got 1,600 followers. I would love to see a ton of comments on this video. I would love to see a ton of views, and we'll kind of go from there. Anyway, I guess I've talked to you guys enough. I'm going to go ahead and head out of here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. There's going to be lots of awesome videos. Like I said, I'm going to be doing at least try to do 3 videos a week. So look for some more videos during this coming week and the next for January, February, March. And hopefully we can grow this channel to the point where I can do this full time again, because I enjoy making these videos for you guys, and I couldn't do it without you. So thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much for helping me grow. I can't wait for 2019 and seeing what brings us into 2020. I'm going to go ahead and head out of here. And as always, guys, wherever you are in the world, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Thanks for watching. What's up, everybody? Thank you for watching the video. If you haven't already, make sure you click that subscribe button down below and click on the bell to stay on top of all my new videos and live streaming events here on YouTube. I also want to give a huge shout out to all the names you see on the right for their support through donations, Patreon, and through Twitch subs. If you would like to join their ranks and you are able, you can do so by clicking on any of those links in the video description down below. No worries though, if you don't like giving away money like that, you can still support the channel by purchasing games or anything through Greenman Gaming, through Humble Bundle, or through Amazon by clicking on my links and making your purchase. A little bit of that goes towards me to support the channel. If you still can't get enough of me, you can always check me out live on twitch.tv and stay up to date with me on Twitter as well. Now that's going to be it, but I can't say thank you enough for all your support here on the channel. Wherever you guys are in the world, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. See you later.